Hmm. I think I need to change the name. Or not. Okay, cool. All right. So in the last video, literally 2 minutes ago, or if you're watching somewhere else, 4 parts. We finished off the previous project, which was a building a landing page. So now we're going to try and tackle this one, which is a documentation page. Look at that. Um, wow, that's a big page. Introduction. Yeah, this is gonna be fun to build. I don't even know where to begin to build this. To be honest with you, that looks intense. But we will take it. We will take it and run with it. Okay, so the first thing to do is change to editor. I'm gonna fork. Fork this page and I'm gonna change it to technical documentation page and I think that can go away. So if I delete that and I delete that, run. Test is still there, right? Yeah. Technical documentation page run 2 out of 16. How did I pass 2 tests? Look at that. 2 is just a given. 1. What's the second thing I passed? The header element in the number must come before any other links. Cool. So I passed 2 tests without doing anything. That is amazing. That is a win. We'll take it. We'll take it. Oh, I'm gonna sit down for this, man. Okay. So technical documentation page. Further below user stories to get all the test files, give your own personal style. You can use HTML, JavaScript, CSS. Plain CSS is recommended. How many stories they got? Okay, so the user story is actually giving me a hint already. Let's quickly read through the user stories so it makes sense. I can see a main element with the corresponding ID equals main doc, which contains the page's main content. which contains the page's main content. Use story 2. Within the main doc, I can see several section elements, each with a class of main section. The first element within each main section should be a header element, which contains a text that describes the topic. Okay. Section element with the class, so main section should also have an ID that corresponds to the text of a header contained within it. Any spaces should be replaced with underscore. Okay. The main text should contain at least 10p total, not each. Five code elements contain 5 list items. See a nav element with the corresponding ID equals nav bar. The nav bar element should contain one header element which contains text that describes the topic of technical documentation. Additionally, the nav bar should contain a link. Alright, cool. Let's just get going then. I can see a main element with the corresponding ID equals main doc, which contains the main page. Alright, I'm actually going to do a nav. Nav. Does it go before or after main? So it doesn't really matter, huh? Main ID equals main doc. I think it's main hyphen doc, which contains the main element. Within the main doc element, I can see several sections. Elements, each with the class of main section, should be minimum 5. Section with ID equals main section. One, two, three, four, five, six. So we built out 6. Man, what am I actually building? This. So I think there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh wow. I'm pretty sure that's what I'm building. But I don't actually see the point of building each and every single one out. So if I build it where there are, I'll just copy paste it, right? Just have it be the same thing. Because the point of this exercise is just to learn how to build it. I don't actually have to. Yeah, okay, we'll do that. Okay, I can see a main element with the corresponding ID. That's done. The main doc element, see several sections. Okay. The first element within each main section should be a header which contains the text that describes the topic of that section. Okay, which I believe is the introduction bit. So within each section, we want a header, right? And what is it not? So introduction. Main hyphen section. Should have an ID that corresponds to the section that contains the header. Okay, so what we want to okay, now I'm kind of confused what it wants me to do. I can see a main element with corresponding ID equals main doc. Though I haven't actually closed the main, that's probably why it's not sectioning it. There we go. Let's just run it, see what's done. 2 to 6. ID equals main. Oh man, I keep making that mistake. Should be an equal sign. Yeah, okay. And within the main doc, which is the main element right here, I see several section elements, each with a class main hyphen section. Minimum 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Each with a class. Not class, not ID, a class. Right, so we're going to give each of them a class of main section. I'm going to run it, run the test again. Alright, here you go, that test part. The first element within each main section should be a header element, which is true, which contains the text that describes the topic of that section. Cannot read property in a text of no. Okay, so actually I need to add h1 to the header, I believe. So did that pass? No, it did not. Within each main section class, the first element within each main section, the first element within each section should be a header element which contains text that describes the topic. Maybe I'm missing something. Header tag. I mean, the header can have navigation like that. Maybe I need like a title is what it's looking for. Not each one. I mean, it's text, man. I don't know. Each one is text. The first element is that. First element is text. Don't actually know why that doesn't work. Oh, because the section is, oh man, so dumb. So dumb. No? Wait, that's not it. Oh, I think it just wants me to not even put an H1 tag. I mean, is that? Okay, maybe the test doesn't pass because I'm missing other parts of this. So if I do ID equals introduction. Man, this is so confusing. Just gonna stand up. Come on, bro. Let's get up here. There we go. The first element within each main section should, like, man, I'm just gonna Google that because oh, look at that. Who's this? Charlotte. Charlotte. Okay, now that is interesting. That is interesting what she's done. Okay, ID main doc section. So I mean, the only difference between that and what I've done is, I mean, I had H1 earlier, it failed, so yeah, see, it's still failing. Does not make much sense. There's a I mean, it still doesn't make sense. Oh, excuse me. Still failing. Doesn't make much sense. I'm not sure. Okay, I'm just gonna copy that. Okay, introduction. What should you already know? It's gonna be the second one. No, 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 no. JavaScript and Java. Oh, no, no, no. I need to add. It's going to be hello world, variables. It's going to go here. Declaring variables. Run, save. Oh, maybe he was looking for all of that. That's why he wasn't passing it. Nah, still failing. Oh, yeah, within each. God. All right. Let's see. I mean, that should be passing now, man. Section. Yeah, I don't know why that's there. Yeah, I think that's a problem. So it should not pass. Or if I run it and then rerun the test, I think it should pass. No, it's still failing. It's still failing. Introduction, header, introduction. Okay. What you should already know within the header and section. Yeah, that doesn't make much sense to me why it's not passing. Let's run it again. Maybe it needs a couple other things for it to pass. So each, the first element within each should be a header, which it is, which contains text that describes the topic. Oh, apparently not all elements have a header. Okay, what did I miss? Header. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. Should pass now. There we go. There we go. The main section element should contain at least 10 p total. Not. Alright. How many we got? One. Well, we got 5. We got 6. So 7, 8, 9, 10. Right, that one's passed. The main section element should contain at least 5 code elements in total, not each. Alright. Two, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that's passing tests. List items, nav. Yeah, okay. Alright, now I'm actually gonna end the stream here. I'm gonna go take a quick break because my head is going crazy. I think we streamed, been coding about 5 hours so far today. With a little bit of a break. So yeah, I'm gonna stop the stream now, and yeah, we'll come back and we'll continue. I don't know, see how I feel maybe in a couple of hours, although it is almost midnight, or tomorrow early morning. All right, take care, bye.